We are witnessing one of the all-time greats at his peak in front of our very eyes. Nikola Jokic just drug the Wolves through the mud last night. I mean, there was nothing they could do to stop him. He's an elite scorer. He's the best post passer in the game. He's got great chemistry with the rest of his teammates, knowing when to cut, knowing when to seal, knowing when to do all that, and they have championship DNA. Anthony Edwards doesn't seem too worried, though. He told Nuggets security he'd see them for Game 7, so pretty confident heading back home. But they better make some adjustments, and one of them better be getting Rudy Gobert off of Nikola Jokic, because Jokic, with Gobert as the primary defender, was 8 for 9. Barbecue chicken, whatever you want to call it. I mean, he cannot guard you. Recreate the look back at him and say, I have 40, brother. But it really doesn't matter what you do when it comes to guarding him, because if you double him, he scores. If he doesn't double him, he scores. If you do double him, sometimes he makes the right read and passes it. He always makes the right read no matter what he does. You know, if you run him off the line, he scores. If you don't run him off the line, he scores. He does whatever he wants. And like I said, Rudy Gobert has been absolute barbecue chicken this series. And this is not some bum. This is a 4-time NBA Defensive Player of the Year getting absolutely bullied. Little shoulder fake there and a nice little fadeaway that is so pure. I mean, the Wolves' strategy right now is not working because Rudy Gobert cannot guard Nikola Jokic. All year long, they've been leaning on Gobert to anchor their defense and lock up on the wings, but there's just too much room for him to operate. He's the 3-time MVP. I mean, come on. He just went for 40 points, 13 assists, 7 rebounds on 15 of 22 shooting from the field, and he was 2 for 3 from beyond the arc. 2 steals, 1 block. That is simply way too easy right there. He's been dunking more than I've ever seen him dunk before. A little hook right there with the foul on Naz Reid. I mean, he looks like he's playing with children right now. Seals off Ant-Man, and when you get this matchup, when you get Jamal Murray off or on Rudy Gobert, you see Christian Brown clears out. Jokic is just going to seal Anthony Edwards right there. He's simply too big, too bulky for Ant-Man to do anything about. Now he's going to step it back, shoot right over Kyle Anderson. I mean, his jumper is unguardable because he shoots it from behind his head, Larry Bird style. Little shoulder fake. Oh, look at the footwork. That is absolutely beautiful right there. He is just too good for anybody to guard. I mean, Victor Wembanyama is the only person I've ever seen stop this man, and he still didn't do a very good job. That is insane right there. Here he is, a little post spin, little agility, getting to the rack, on the floor, and one, big man. And another thing that the Nuggets have been doing is this big-to-big screening action, getting the mismatch that they want. That's how they get Gobert on him sometimes. Sometimes they switch over Kyle Anderson on him. But, I mean, here's a blow-by. That's ridiculous. I mean, come on. 3-time MVP, baby. And then he's going to get up and elevate a little bit and get the fans excited. A little dunk right there, high-stepping it on the way back down the court. And then this, come on now, for game, too cold, ice in his veins. He's also the best passer in the league. I said that earlier, and I will stand by that. Little bounce pass. Aaron Gordon dunks on the 7'2" Rudy Gobert. He's averaging 9.2 assists per game this series, finding Christian Brown filling the lane beautifully. That's what I talk about when I'm saying the chemistry there. He's also averaging 30, 11, 2 steals, and a block to go with those 9.2 assists versus the T-Wolves this series. Terrible transition defense here. Once you stop the ball, you got to stay on the ball. That didn't happen. Great outlet pass. I mean, rebound it, outlet, don't get home. Everybody goes crazy. Jamal Murray right there. And then you also got Aaron Gordon playing out of his mind right now. Maybe Aaron Gordon should be winning these MVPs right there. A little putback dunk. He had 18 points, 10 boards, and 5 assists on 7 of 14 shooting from the field in Game 5 to build off of his masterclass in Game 4 where he went out and put up 27 points, 6 boards, 5 assists on 101% true shooting. Crazy stuff right there. Again, like I said, such great chemistry. He knows where to be at all the right times. He's great at filling those lanes. And then, once again, bad transition defense leads to an Aaron Gordon dunk. And this was crazy. Little fall away. If you've got Aaron Gordon doing that, good luck beating the Nuggets. The role guys have really been stepping up. You got mad when I called Aaron Gordon a role player. Fair enough. He's been really good, but he's still their 4th option. Christian Brown played really, really good last night. Gave him 28 really good minutes off the bench. He put up 10 points, 5 boards, 2 assists, and 2 blocks on 4 of 8 shooting from the field. Once again, the big adjustment for the Nuggets this series has been transition, getting out and running. There you see Christian Brown hanging from the rim. KCP had himself a night as well. Went out and put up 16 points, 5 rebounds, 4 assists on 4 or 5 shooting from 3. So that's a big night for him because he's really been struggling, especially from beyond the arc, starting to knock some shots down. If he's playing with confidence, Aaron Gordon's playing with confidence, they're trying to take MPJ out of it, which we'll talk about. But the Nuggets as a team were 9 of 19 from 3, which is 48%. Tough to beat that, especially when you got the Joker down low. Now, we got the Joker. We also have the closer, his dynamic duo, Jamal Murray. Note the physicality on those screens has gotten so much better from games 1 and 2. And Murray, his calf healed up in that little 4 or 5 day stretch, whatever they had off. He put up 16 points, 4 assists on 7 of 14 shooting from the field last night. Couple of tough buckets in the clutch. Nickeil Alexander-Walker, not a bad defender. That is a tough fadeaway, all net. And then here he is. Check out this layup over the 4-time Defensive Player of the Year, little inside hand scoop layup. MPJ's been really quiet. He had a couple of threes, but like we said earlier, they've been locked up on MPJ. They're not letting him beat him as, the best perimeter shooter on the Nuggets, but he was 2 of 10 last night from the field. Once again, cooked my parlay, so slightly unfortunate. But with that being said, if you are enjoying today's video, make sure to like button, leave me a comment down below, and hit that subscribe button. A lot of people aren't subscribed to the channel that watch these videos. Also, go check out the sports betting channel if you are into that, and you can use my little prize picks code there. But with that being said, let's go ahead and continue on in today's video. Back-to-back championships for the Nuggets. I think that is very attainable at this very moment. Honestly, they're back to being the favorites. They went down 2-0. Everybody was shocked. Everybody was shook. But hey, 3 straight wins, up to 3-2 now. You got Gobert out on the perimeter, and Jokic hitting shots like that. Good luck. Coach Finch, I think it's time to make adjustments. He's been making some smaller ones, but hey, you got to make a huge one going back to Minnesota here for Game 6, must-win game. And the adjustment has got to be, you can't let Gobert. I know he's a 4-time Defensive Player of the Year. I know he's been one of your best defenders all year long. You can't let him sit in the paint and get cooked by the Joker because it is inevitable. You got to help off. You got to do something. You got to give a little bit more ball pressure. I mean, Cat has done all right at guarding him, but the Joker, he has been cooking Gobert. I think you got to help off of Michael Porter Jr. as well. You got to make the other guys beat you, like Justin Holiday, Reggie Jackson, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, Christian Brown. If they're hitting threes, all right, GG's. Because Aaron Gordon and Nikola Jokic have proven that they can beat you time and time again. Their big-to-big passing has been elite. The big-to-big screening is extremely tough to guard for the T-Wolves because it gets Gobert out on the perimeter, and they've been really running in transition. That was the big adjustment, and it's really paying off. Chris Finch, your move. Mike Malone made his move, and a winning Game 6 here would be huge for the Nuggets because it gives Luka Doncic even less time to heal up from that bad knee. And then you got the boys in green in the finals, and I think Denver takes that. I'm not gonna lie. With that being said, though, that's going to be it for today's video. Let me know your thoughts on this series and on the Joker down in the comment section below. Make sure to like button and hit that subscribe button if you did enjoy at any point. Like I said, leave me a comment as well. And with all that being said, thank you so much for watching today's video.